All right. Welcome back, everybody. I apologize for the week delay. It was a crazy week, but hey, let's get back into this and see if we can kill us a Barvik, apparently. All right. So, last we gathered our group of intrepid adventurers. We had broken into the micro-reactor and has succeeded in setting said bomb and getting ready to make it go boom when we were attacked by the guard scorpion. Now, our friends in the group did vanquish said scorpion. And as it fell into the Mako abyss, it left behind a small little case, a small chest, about yay big, that we picked up. And now we have the timed bomb that is going to explode, and we need to get the fuck out. Go.
We need to get the fuck out.
You don't
Very
say.
succinct.
We
Could
grab the
they
chest and
just
go, right?
come out the same way that I came in?
Well, you actually did come in from the way that they do need to leave, correct?
Cool. I say, there's a problem. This way.
Unfortunately, you also came in the same way that they came in. You were just about 20 minutes behind because they told you the wrong time.
Oh, okay.
This is why you don't let the cats handle the schedule.
My clockwork gears skip for a second out of agitation.
Can I look around the room for another opening or door?
I mean,
you can, but there's only one way in and out of this place. Of this particular place, I should say.
Oh yeah, we rode to the bottom.
Yeah. You got to get back to the elevator.
into the chopper.
Did the there is no chopper, cat.
Get to the chopper.
I guess I'll take off down the way we need to go.
All right. Currently, you guys are still just discussing and not moving, so timer's counting down.
Yeah.
How much? What's our time? What's our time? How much longer we got?
From when you set it to where it's at now, you have about 10 minutes. And time in game obviously does not go as real time because that's just not going to be possible. You'll die because we'll get distracted.
Timey-wimey bullshit.
Yeah.
Did we loot
Wibbly wobbly timey-wimey.
Did we loot the death ray machine?
No. Yes and no, because as you killed it, it went over the railing and fell down into the dark. Well, not the dark, but the glowing Mako abyss. But it did drop a small chest that somebody picked up. I don't remember who.
So we grab the chest and we'll open it later. That's a good idea. I'm not carrying it. I'm gonna have a hard time carrying me.
I put the chest in my satchel.
Okay.
I'm used to carrying things.
That's fair.
As we're running, is
everybody
super hurt?
So I'm flying out of the room now.
Barvik's damn near dead.
I'll throw another healing word at you. It's only 6, but it's something.
Hey, probably doubled his hit points. He was knocked out and came back into consciousness right at the end of the fight.
Yeah, I was completely knocked down.
But you got back up again.
I will get back up again.
Oh god.
Well, that's better than chub thumping, which was what I thought you.
All right, so
Ryan?
Yes, sir.
Could I cast Armor of Agathis on myself?
What does it do? I mean, I feel like I don't see any reason why not, but I don't know what it does.
That's all right. I just splash a cup of water on me and it gets mixed into my gears and then things begin to frost and I gain some armor made of frost. It gives me 5 temporary hit points
Oh,
And if
yeah,
someone
absolutely.
melees me, they take 5 points of cold damage.
I like
I
it.
just don't know what we're walking into because I'm new, and so I just want to give the turtle's
Well,
making me do this. So
well, you place this bomb in the reactor core of one of the 7 reactors around the city, and as soon as you did, alarms started blaring, and you were attacked by a guard scorpion robot, and now you're
Mhm.
trying to get the hell out before the bomb goes off. So alarms are blaring, and security's on the way. It's probably not a bad idea.
okay.
Wee, wee, wee. All right. So did we decide if anybody's moving, or are we just
Yeah,
standing there
we're
watching the
going.
show?
We're going.
I'm
Okay.
following the blue cat.
Going
All
as
right.
fast as I can possibly go in my condition.
Come with me if you want to live.
So you head back out of the reactor, back up the flight of stairs, and as you do so, let me get my right page up because I clicked the wrong button
Push the button.
and push the button.
Push it. Push the button. Push
We're gonna-
it. Push
All right, and as you get to the top of the stairs, you see coming out of the elevator that you need to get into are 2 grunts and 3 monodrives. So everybody roll initiative.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, I hope that's not an indication of my
17.
night. The
What,
5.
what was it? 5 for Dave. 19, you said for Gralanan. Gralanan.
17.
No.
17. Okay.
11?
Fif-
2 0.
Get a +0.
Oh, that's a whole awesome.
I get a +0 as well.
15
for
for
me.
Sawyer.
Okay. 15 for Sarah. How about Cheyenne?
14.
14 for Cheyenne. Kupokan.
7.
Okay. Mick.
15.
Amalthea.
That's Lady Amalthea.
I mean, so far you
What's in
haven't
your
been much of
mouth?
a lady.
Burn. That was good. That was good. Anyways, I got 13.
13 and Jake. 12. All right. Let me do this right quick. Oh, God. All right. They are not rolling well so far.
Well, I rolled a 4, so
Yeah, and you beat all but one of, you beat all but one of them.
That's amazing.
Right? So, we are going to start with Gralanan.
All right. Let's see here.
Also, really quick, Mick and Sayer, what are your dex modifiers?
0.
All right, I need each of you to roll a d20 so I know who's first.
2.
What am I rolling?
Just a base d20. You guys have the same initiative and the same modifier, so we're seeing who's going first.
8.
And Sayer, yours is 2?
Correct.
All right, so Mick is first. All right, cool. So, Gralanan, sorry, you're up.
All right. The closest one to me, I'm going to swing my great axe.
All right. Closest one to you would be there's 2 grunts that are kind of standing right next to each other in front of the 3 monodrives in back. Monodrives are little, basically fire monstrosities. So you have left or right, your choice.
I'm going to go with right.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Roll your damage.
Where's my D? Where the hell's my D12? Where's my D12?
It's in Detroit.
Yeet.
Let's see. So 9 plus, so 12 damage.
Is that doubled already?
No.
Okay.
So 24.
Ow. In his points, ow. So you literally swing an axe and his head just falls right off. He was very excited to try and kill you, but you fucked him up.
Okay then.
All right, that takes us to Mick.
All right. I am going to. Let's see. What do I want to do to this dude? I'm going to cast Fireball at the closest one to me.
Okay, that'll be the other grunt right up front.
You casteth what?
Fireball or firebolt?
Firebolt.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn it! I was hoping y'all wouldn't say anything.
I don't think none of
I-
us can cast fireball yet.
18.
Bad attitude.
my
18 to
strand
hit is a
here,
hit.
people.
That is a hit.
No, yeah, okay. And what was it? 1d10. 3.
3. Okay.
Yep.
All right, that'll take us to Sayer.
Is Growling It still adjacent to one grunt?
Yes. He's kind of kitty corner to it.
All right,
He
I'm
shot
gonna
off his
cast.
friend's head.
I'm gonna cast Bless on Growling It, Jody's character, and
Kupakan
Dave's character.
and Barvik.
Yep. So they will get a D4 to their next attack or saving throw for the next minute.
Oh God.
And I'm going to use Voice of Authority so that Growling It can immediately use his reaction to make one weapon attack.
Damn.
That's a good move.
That is a very good move.
Yeah.
All right, I guess Growling on that means you get a reaction attack. Roll
All right. See what's my 19.
That is a hit.
I'll finish that later.
Plus 3. That'd be 11.
Okay, Carl, the stream just went to pause screen, just FYI.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Give me 1 sec.
You're good. That'll take us to Cheyenne.
Right. So there's like some robots and one more grunt, right?
There's one grunt, and then there are 3. They're monodrives. They're little, like floating little flower-looking monstrosities, kind of in the behind them.
Okay. Okay. So my eyes are gonna flash like a bluish green color, and my mane's gonna flare out, and I'm gonna also cast Firebolt at one of the drones. But as it forms in my mouth and goes to let go, it changes from fire to lightning.
Oh.
As I spend a sorcery point to transmute the spell.
Towards the monodrive or the grunts?
Monodrive.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Do you have a preference on which one?
Let's
Left, middle, or right?
Let's do the middle one.
Alrighty.
And that will be a 17 to hit.
That is a hit.
D10. That'll be 5 points of damage. 5 points of lightning damage, if that matters.
Okay. On these, it does not, unfortunately.
Okay.
These are not constructs. These are monstrosities.
And then I want to move into like a flanking position with Growlinan.
Okay, flanking what?
The grunt.
other grunt? Okay.
The other grunt.
How many points? What did you say it was?
5.
All right, cool. Alrighty. That'll take us to Lady Amalthea.
One day you'll get it.
No, because I'm saying it wrong on purpose now.
Long live Elantri. I'm just kidding. Anyways,
Elantra?
yeah, Elantra. That's what I am going to I'm going to go and swing at it with both hands and with my staff.
Swing at what? There's
Whatever
4
closest.
hits.
It's what, is that
All right.
it?
The grunt is in front, so that'll be the closest to the whole group.
Oh, it's a grunt. Oh, yeah. We'll just use my staff. So,
Okay.
what?
Okay, roll your attack.
13, 17.
13. Okay.
17.
13 would have been a miss, but 17's a hit.
17 to hit. Cool.
Okay.
Wait 1 second. I'm going to get hard copy of this stuff. Sorry, guys. I promise. We got a 5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. He's looking pretty rough, but he is still up. That'll take us to Jate.
Jit?
Jate.
Me?
Jate. Wearing jeans.
I'll go for the little guy floating in the back on the left.
Okay.
And I'm going to get out my little microphone and just cast dissonant whispers.
I have an idea.
He will need to make a wisdom save.
A wisdom save, you say. All right. That is a 15.
That will save, but it's still going to take half damage.
Okay. How much
Ooh.
damage was it?
Would have been nice if it was full damage. Oh my lord. That is 6, already halved.
All right. So half of 6, you said? Or already halved?
6 is the half. It was 13.
Okay. Cool. All righty. Is that your turn?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be. It's your boys all out of Bardics for the time being.
I mean, that's fair. You've used a handful of them when you saved the group. I'm not gonna lie.
I have
All right.
3 of them.
That'll take us to Kupokan.
Try to hit it with my dual swords.
Okay.
I am hitting the little flowery thing that you mentioned.
Okay. Which one? There's 3. You have left, middle, or right?
I'll go for middle if I can reach it.
Yeah, they're all within your movement for sure. So.
Okay, so that I didn't touch it. Not with the first sword. That was a 7.
Yeah, that was a miss.
And so I'm not rolling really good tonight. That's 13.
A 13 actually matches his armor class, so since you're the one rolling, that is a hit.
Okay. So this will be the regular short sword.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to use that D4 that I was offered. So
With the bless. Is that's on the attack or
Bless-
the damage roll?
Bless only affects the attack.
Yeah.
There you go. Yep, correct.
What did that say? What did you say?
So that would have made it a 17 to hit. If you want to use it, you can't use it for the damage.
Okay, well, if I can't use it for the damage, then I'm not going to use it yet, though.
That's fair.
So that was a critical. That's a 6.
6, nice.
So 6 plus 3. Sorry, forgot to add the.
Okay, so 9 total.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Memory serves, bless should apply just flat across the minute. I think you guys
Yeah,
can keep adding the
you
people.
can add it. You can add it to every attack roll or saving throw. For the next minute.
Nice. I forgot those. I didn't realize that was for the entire minute.
Yeah, I
There's
thought it was a
still-
one-time use.
There's still no way the first attack would have hit though, even with the 4. So.
Yeah.
All right. That'll take us to the Grunts' turn, and he is going to target Gralanan because he just murdered his friend Steve,
Bring it.
and he is going to make a melee attack of Hand Claw at you, and that is a nat 1. He's pretty pissed off. He swung and missed, so he does jack shit to you. He swings at you, and he goes to swing with how much damage he's taken. He only has one arm left, and he didn't realize that, and goes to swing with the arm that's not there, so you see a nub. And he kind of looks at it for a second, and that's his turn. That'll take us to
Blood
Barvik.
on your jacket. You're like,
Well, it's more motor oil. That one's a machine.
Barvik is going to hold his axe with both hands, close his eyes, and with a bonus action, he is going to rage. And then he's going to charge to the closest one and swing with every ounce that he has left in him to swing.
Okay.
Well, that was good.
Oh, don't forget, you got your D4 that you can add to it also.
Yeah, I
'cause you were
rolled that
blessed.
too. So that is. That's a 28 to hit.
I mean, just barely. Yeah, that is. Roll your damage.
Sorry, you
Oh.
got a 29.
It's a 1d12. Oh, that's not great. Plus 3. So that's all of 6 points of damage.
I mean, you're pissed off enough, and the way you did that, how were you swinging it? Just charging and swinging up, like uppercut kind of style?
I'm hammered. I go Reinhardt as often as humanly
okay.
possible.
Either way, do you have an axe or a hammer? I forget.
It's a double-handed axe. It's a big
Okay.
axe.
So yeah, you just split them right down the middle, and you just kind of.
Yeah.
That one is dead.
I want to make
Alright.
a joke about division, but it's probably not the time.
I mean, you didn't use a reaction this turn, and you won't need one. You can use a reaction. I'll let you. All right, that'll be Monodrive, the left Monodrive's turn now, and they are not too picky, so they're gonna roll that. They're gonna target. First one's gonna target Sayer with
Oh dear.
drill drive melee attack, which is a 11 to hit. That was not a good roll.
That unfortunately hits me.
Oh, ouch. Alrighty.
My gears are a bit exposed.
That's fair.
I need
That's
an
fair.
upgrade.
Well, if it makes you feel better, these things do not do a whole lot of damage. Unless I nat it's 6 damage. Well, that's a nat roll.
Sweet.
6 piercing damage.
Also, he takes 5 cold damage as the ice around my body
right.
expands out in shards of glassy ice.
That's true. All right, he takes that 5 damage.
That was cool.
All right, and then it'll be second one's turn, and he is going to target Gralanan. With the same attack. Oops, wrong one. And that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's definitely a hit.
He hits you for 3 damage. These things are weak as shit.
That would seriously mess me up, though, so better him than me.
And the third one is going to take an attack at, looks like Sayer again.
Oh.
For a 7 to hit. So yeah, I feel like that misses.
Yes, that one misses.
All right. That takes us back to Gralanan.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to go to the one that hit me.
That'll be the middle one.
19.
Yeah, that's a hit. Both grunts are dead. All that's left of the three little Monodrives.
Sorry, missed that.
Nope, you're good. Yeah, the Barvik sliced it in half. 14?
Down!
14 damage.
That is a hit.
No, I rolled.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so damage is 14.
Okay, damage is 14. That one's. You snuffed him out right quick.
Good.
All right, that takes us to Mick.
All right, I am going to throw my boomerang at it.
Okay. Roll your attack.
And I got a 15.
Okay, that is a hit. Oh, which one are you throwing it at, by the way?
The most hurt one.
You have left or right at this point?
Left.
Okay.
And I got a 3.
All righty. All right, Sayer.
Are they robots or are they organic?
They are organic. They're monstrosities, so they're malformed stuff, but yeah, not robots.
Sweet. My wrist will kind of dislodge a little bit, and then a firebolt will shoot out of my wrist for an attack of 11.
And is that
That's 2 hit.
Is that the damage or the attack? Sorry.
Just the attack.
Okay, that is a miss then. You said
Shoot
hit.
wide.
To him.
Sorry,
Yes. Nope, you're good. You're good. So yeah, that is a miss, unfortunately. And that will take us to. Is that your turn? Or are you? Sorry, I think I might have cut you off.
No, you're okay. That is my turn. I just need to calibrate that a little better.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Guidance system's a little messed up from you.
Yeah.
All right, that'll take us to Cheyenne.
All right. There's just the one dude left, right?
There's two.
There's two.
One
do the
has
one
not
on
been
the-
touched, and one is looking pretty rough.
Let's do the one that's looking rough. My eyes are gonna flash another blue. And you can see like cold breath come out. As a bolt, not a bolt, a chunk of ice comes striking down. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch.
Nice.
23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And that
Now
is
let's go.
6 points of cold damage.
Alrighty.
Freezing people left and right.
He is still up, but not by much.
He also can't heal until my next turn.
Okay. Alrighty, that'll take us to Lady Amalthea.
Okay, so I am going to go ahead and attack the nearest one. What? I'm going to charge at the closest one.
Okay. Oh, they're both about
Um,
equally distant apart. So left the one that's
both
untouched and the one that's almost dead.
Okay, let's just do the one that's untouched.
Okay.
I'm going to attack it with my hoofs
Alrighty.
of one defense. I got no hit. I got a 7.
Yeah, that's not a hit.
Punch myself in the face instead. There you go. That's it.
All right. So you kick, and as you go to kick him, your hoofs just go on either side of it because it's just so small.
It just turned sideways. Woo! That was close.
All right, that'll take us to Jate.
Jay is going to, first of all, he's going to switch to a British accent so Wes's accent doesn't keep messing him up.
That's fair.
Lady Amalthea looks like she needs a bit of help, so I'm going to do a good old sapping sting, so it needs to make a Constitution saving.
Constitution saving throw. Ooh, it rolled well. That is a 17.
Well, you know, you trap it.
That
Yeah, that was it. He flicks a little like bit of magic and it like dodges, and he's like,
all right, fair enough. Sorry, I am having a little bit of a hard time hearing you, Kevin. It sounds kind of muffled to me. Maybe it's
Yeah, I
just me
can
though.
hardly hear him at all.
Anyway, that'll take us to Kupokan.
I'm going to try to hit it with my dual swords again. And I'm going to try to hit the one that's not been touched yet.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oh, that's better. And I'm going to go ahead and use that dice now.
Okay.
And okay. Okay, so that would be a 15 to hit.
That is a hit.
Okay. And that's a 7 damage.
7. Alrighty.
Right. Next sword.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
Also hit.
And that's 1 damage.
You trimmed off one of his little tentacles. All right, that'll go to Barvik. It looks like he's dozing.
Still, no, I'm good. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I'm gonna run up to the very next one, and I'm gonna left to right swing this axe with all I've got.
Okay.
And I'm going to not only my dice, but the D4 as well. So without the attack, it's 24.
Yeah, we'll say that hits. Which one are you doing, left or right?
Since I'm swinging left to right, I'm going to go with the one on the right.
Okay. What's
And-
your damage doubled then?
That is 9. 28.
You hit him so damn hard, he just flies into the pillar and just flats. He went so fast, you're not sure if you cut him in half before he splatted or if he just flew and splatted.
Oh, you really got a hold of that one.
I'm gonna rest now.
All right, that'll be the Monodrive's turn. And he is going to target Lady Amalthea. And he is going to use his drill drive attack. And try, that'll be a 12 to hit.
Miss.
Miss. All right. Back to Grellinan then.
Yeah.
They are very ineffectual.
18.
Yeah, that's it.
And we're going to use my axe. Where'd you... 11.
And
That was a good hit.
you smash that bad boy right into the ground, and now he's just staying on the floor. All right, so they are dead. The elevator has been brought down to you, which was very fortunate because as you got off, Cheyenne sent it back to the top.
How much time is on the briefcase?
You have about 8.5 minutes still. That fight took about 15 seconds
Oh
total
shit!
time.
I 100% forgot that I set the elevator back up.
I was gonna make you pay for it until you got to the top. I'm like, oh, as they come out of the elevator, I'm like, damn it, forgot about that. So I was gonna make you sit there wait and toe tap for 2 minutes. Oh well. So the elevator's here, luckily for you.
Well, let's get in and get the hell out.
I'm gonna sashay down and just kind of rest on the side of a. Yeah.
All right. So you're riding the elevator back up, which does take about 2 minutes. So by the time you get to the top, you have about 6.5 minutes left.
Oh goodness, that's a long elevator.
Yeah, it's quite a ways. It was quite a ways down. Now you're now you're quite a ways up. So as you come into the next room, nothing happens. So the doors that you have already hacked are still open, so you can keep going backtracking through them.
Hacked. I electrocuted them.
Attacking.
And yeah, you're pretty much exit through there unmolested, and you are able to get out and come out to the exit of it. And as you are leaving, for what's the word I'm looking for? For drama's sake, we're gonna say as you exit the door, you jump out through the door, and that's when everything explodes, and just a fireball shoots out through the door past you. Every roll a dex save.
Oh crap!
Oh, where's my dice?
Oh,
Nat
crap.
20.
Oh shoot! Dexter's
Fucking hell, Carl.
Dude, I'm loving this dice right now. I was messing with them before I started, and this one's been my lucky one.
It's an 18.
I'm lucky too, not 20.
Nice.
13.
That would be a 16 for you, boy.
11.
It's a 6 for Sawyer.
What,
High
Kupo?
rollers.
11.
All right, so all you had to do was beat a 10. So Sayer's the only one that gets a little bit of a scorch mark on his hind end as he's running out the door. Nothing damage, just enough to be like, oh.
It's not like me to
Yeah,
usually be late.
Off of that one though.
I'm having an off day.
Seems to be a pattern today, damn. All right. So you have escaped. Well, the escape, you were pretty much unscathed. The boss fight, not so much, but the escape, you're fairly unscathed. And now you know you need to make your way back to Sector 7 to Lady Malthea's 7th Heaven.
Hey, that's me.
And there are about 3 different paths you can take to do that. you're essentially need to get back to the train that'll take you from the sector you're in to Sector 7. But you've made quite a bit of a racket, so do with that what you will. There are 3 paths to get to the train, though.
I feel like we should. No, I don't know what my voice is doing, but
Listen,
I feel like
changed
we.
my accent to deal with you. Proceed as you will.
I feel like we should go path less traveled.
Okay.
That is my 2 cents.
You can roll your perception to see if you can tell which one that is.
Okay, I'm really bad at this, but okay.
Would Sawyer
I'm not
have
too bad.
any idea of the of which path would be less traveled in this place?
Roll a history check for me.
10.
A
10
natural
on your
20.
perception. All right. So you've never actually been to this area before, Sawyer, but you are familiar enough with the layout of the land that you would have a knowledge enough that you could give him an advantage on his perception roll.
I'll do that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's try this dice instead. That's worse. So 10.
Wait, that's what your first one was.
No, yeah, my first one was 10. My second one was 9.
Oh, they said that's worse. It's a 10. Wait a minute. All right. Well, even with a 10, that you can tell that there's one that looks like it's pretty much Main Street, USA. Like you would go down there, there's a bunch of people, and there's signs that say "train this way." The other 2 paths. One is kind of back alley-ish that looks like it leads in the same direction, and one is a side road that's not as traveled, but also leads off to the similar direction. So those are your options.
Do we go for the stealth?
Dark alley.
I am voting dark alley, but we could also just go the big route and pretend we did nothing wrong.
Is there one of these ways that has a bed?
Statistically speaking, yes.
All
Yes,
3 of these
I'm-
ways lead to a bed.
I mean, we are going back to your house.
in the
Are
middle
you
of the
carrying your house?
Well, it is technically your house, but he does sleep there.
Sleep, yes, that's.
So, do you want to go down the dark alley, the
Yes.
untraveled path, or the main street, and just pretend that we did nothing wrong?
I want to point out in my robot voice that some of you stick out regardless. You just stick out naturally.
Yeah, all of you do.
Yeah.
Except for me.
Yeah.
So,
we all
so
stick
one
out
of us
like,
may have an
sore
advantage,
thumbs.
but the rest may not blend in as well as
I'm-
you think you might.
I'm a
What
motherfucking
is-
all over the
unicorn. We
place
can
still,
get
so-
very far.
I mean, if we're being honest, as far as the city's concerned, there's people of all kinds of pretty much every race and all that. But
How
you
many
would stick
other
out a little bit
jeans
because a
wearing
lot of you are, some of you are somewhat bloodied and look like you've been mugged 14 times in the past 10 minutes.
Oh, dark alley it is. We'll blend in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I'm bleeding a lot. Let's go where it's dark.
It's not going to be very dark.
Could we could we go
My wife
a little
heard
way
my
into the
wife.
dark alley and then sit down for like 30 minutes?
Maybe let's go more than just 100 feet away from where we just blew up.
We need
And
to
then
find,
sit down.
Let's go find a
yeah.
box and a blanket for Barvik. He kind of needs it.
Maybe a nice head of lettuce.
I'm going to say, can't he just pull his limbs and over his head in his shell and sleep?
I'm not going to carry him.
Oh,
I mean, we could put him on your back.
We can play soccer.
Who are you saying you're going to put who on what?
Nothing, darling. Nothing. You're totally fine. Ignore all this. So we play hockey with him.
Because I
What do you
weigh
mean hit
more
shot?
than you might think.
Listen, I've got a strength of 8. I'm not moving you anywhere.
I have a spell
I
that will
think
shoot you 100 yards. So, I mean, we
Meanwhile,
really want to
people
get down
are
to
already
it.
going down the dark alley and looking for mailboxes.
Hey,
I say we should kick the critter.
we lost a
I
member.
say we get moving.
They've already gone. We need to kind of keep up.
all right.
Yeah.
Let us go.
Yep, go.
I proceed.
So you chose dark alley, correct?
Yes.
Peace.
Okay.
Always.
So help me God, if you throw a doom house at us, I will cry.
You are not in Sector 8 yet,
Okay.
and it's a hell house.
Whatever.
Yeah, this one's Emerald Weapon.
Oh, you'll fight Ruby long before you fight Emerald.
Oh, hell no.
It's a challenge.
All right. So you follow down this dark alley. Does anybody here have dark vision? Who all has
I
dark
do.
vision?
I actually
Yeah.
lights up the way.
Okay. For the most part, the people with dark vision see it obviously a little bit better. There's not really a whole lot going down here. It's a fairly short alley, and it comes out onto a little fountain area with a couple people milling about. Not really anything too crazy, but you can continue through that way and follow that down. Everybody roll a perception for me.
Oh,
That's an 18.
17.
17.
That's all
So
a
you're
5.
Barbara
got
can only
like
pretty
half
much
an
see that
eye.
he's like he just keeps looking down and yep, still bleeding.
Yep, I'm still holding those bits in.
Mr.
So Sawyer
Barvik.
rolled a natural 20 again.
Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Barvik, let us just put you in your shell, tie some rope around you, and tie you to Amathea. Let us do that
Yes,
for
that's what I was going to say.
Let us do
Right.
that for you, so you can take nap.
I feel like you just need to find a plumber named Mario, and then he can just jump on him, and he'll just scoot across the land. All right. So anybody, let's see. Anybody who rolled over a 15 on perception can see that this is kind of it's somewhat of a slum not compared to what you are used to because it's still on the upper part of the city. But for the upper part of the city, this is really just not the very safest area. There's not a lot going on, but it just feels kind of iffy. Sayer, with your nat 20, you as you're wandering, you kind of out of the corner of your eye, you see a little sparkle sitting over on the ledge, kind of off to your right as you're walking.
A sparkler hunt?
No, just a little sparkle, like
Oh,
it's
a sparkle.
a glint of light, kind of catches your eye.
Oh, where's the laundry? I'm just gonna wander over and take a look.
Okay, roll an investigation for me.
Ooh, investigation. Not as good. 6.
Well, with the 6, as you get kind of closer, you lose it for a little bit.
Oh,
But
good.
then the wind picks up a little bit, and you kind of see a little piece of trash move, and you see
it's back.
small bottle sitting on the ground.
Malt bottle.
A small bottle.
Small bottle. I pick it up. Does it have a label?
It doesn't have a label, but this particular bottle is very, very familiar to everybody. It's pretty common around here. It's like a Coke bottle for us. You know what it is. It is a healing potion.
Oh, perfect. Well, cool. I bring it back over to Barvik, and I offer it to him.
Thank you so much. I'm going to drink every drop and lick the rim of the bottle.
And then let's remind me what a base healing potion is a 1d6, correct?
It is 1d4
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
And
Okay,
did we actually open that chest last time? Because I have a potion of healing and a phoenix down in my equipment that I don't know where that came from.
They came
Yep.
from chests that you found on the way to the
Gotcha.
to
Okay.
the
When the cats
the
got
Phoenix
That would have
down.
been
Reactor.
nice if I remembered.
The Phoenix down came from the chest that I sat in.
yes. He sits, he fits, so he sits. All right, so Dave, roll 2d4 plus 2. And heal that much.
I'm just gonna inhale what's left of the vapors of this.
And normally I would say in different areas that might draw some more attention your way, but in this part of town, that's fairly normal.
I'm gonna watch curiously as I don't know what this fascination is with smell and taste.
All right. As you continue through that path, you kind of come out to a little side road. And where's my red die? Yes. All right. And as you come out to the side road, from behind you, you hear halt, and you have five MPs coming up behind you.
Oh, geez, that's a lot.
Yes.
And what are you doing in here? You're not
Yes.
supposed to be here.
I am not from the area. I'm sorry. I do not speak language.
I speak up and I say I am escorting them on official business. Do not interfere.
Roll the deception check.
Oh, dang it.
Can you have advantage for what I said?
Can I?
You know, I'll tell you what. Because Cheyenne, roll a deception check. If you pass the deception check, then you can give him an advantage.
Okay. Where
So I
are
rolled-
my... Natural 20 for
Can we just use his roll?
22.
Well, they believe that he doesn't speak the language, so like wholeheartedly, like, yeah, clearly. I mean, you're a dog or a cat of some sort. How are you even talking? So that does give you advantage on yours, though, Mr. Sayer. Sawyer.
Well, it's worse. So I rolled a 15.
Yeah, you only had to beat an 8, so they're like,
Yes!
"Oh, fair enough." And they turn around, and start walking away.
I say, Scoot, let's go quickly.
Get going. Yep. Quick.
And
I can't believe that worked.
well, what you guys may not know is he actually is a machination that was made by the Shinra Corporation that you are currently trying to get away from. So he does look the part.
Oh, that's handy.
We have 2 Shinra employees? It's amazing. Look at us go. We're moving up in the ranks now.
So you continue down this road for a little bit, and you kind of come to a railing, and we'll say roll perception from there.
16.
It's a 14.
14.
3.
10.
16.
Natural 20.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Anybody rolled under a 10? Looks like this is just a dead end. Anybody over a 10 kind of looks over the railing and sees there's train tracks there. And with the natural 20 was Kupo, right?
Mm-hmm.
You in particular see that there are train tracks, and you hear what sounds like a train coming. Full speed.
Oh dear.
Do you?
Kupo, there's a train coming. Should we hop the train?
Looks like tracks. Wait, train's coming?
Excellent. Let's go. I live for this. I like jumping from things onto speeding things. It is fun, no?
You're a little better at landing on your feet than most of us.
Well, Good news, I can save one person if you fail.
I calculate the
If
speed
I
is
fall
faster
and you
than.
grab onto me, I'm just gonna kill you when we
Wow.
land. Squish.
Yeah.
All right. So as the train starts to emerge, you said you calculate the speed, sorry?
Oh, I was just making a joke that I calculated
Oh.
the speed is faster than I can just land on it. I'm gonna get splatted if I just jump on a speeding train. I assume full speed in this world is like faster than the old 18th century locomotive.
For a
Yeah,
lot of the
but we
trains, I
got
would say yes, but for this particular train, it is it's hauling a bunch of like coal essentially, so it's a bunch of storage carts. So it doesn't really get up going that fast. It just has a lot of weight to it.
What's a
So
freight
it's not
train?
like a bullet train or anything.
No,
Okay, that's
nope.
good.
we got video game logic happening. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
Honestly.
you even have somewhat of plot armor, I'd say.
That'll be helpful.
I've always liked good old plot armor.
All right, so on the count of 3, we jump. Yeah?
Oh
Da?
shit.
Your accent is moving all over the place again, darling.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No,
Sorry.
He's just trying a bunch of accents to see which one fits.
I'm just seeing which one works.
That's the fun part.
All right, so y'all are gonna jump to the train?
Yes.
Can you all hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I was asking, does Barvik have a tail?
Does Barvik have tail? Do you have turtle tail?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna
Yes.
tug on his little tail, and he's gonna go in his shell. So I'm gonna just kick him across the thing so he lands on the platform.
The problem is there's a big guardrail that you have to climb up over. You
Yeah, we
can't
gotta
really
jump
kick him
over it.
That's
through it.
okay. He'll just
Hey, wait.
ricochet across everywhere.
I weigh over 650 pounds.
I'm a horse.
And he's not exactly like slimy
He's a
on the bottom to
flagpole.
slide very well. You kick him, he'll like
Depending on how
shoot,
big
like,
of a horse
30
you are, I
30 inches.
probably outweigh you. You kick me and you
I'm a
go the wrong
unicorn.
way.
I mean if we have enough time, we could make an ice ramp.
Yes.
You
I
can
like
all
this.
ride
I
on
like
my
where this is
belly.
going.
You're gonna overshoot the damn train.
You can all just ride on the belly of
How
my
many of
shell.
us how many of us have ice-based magic?
One.
I have one. That is not to do this. Let's just hop the train.
My creative brain, my creativity does not enter the brain. I'm fascinated with what you'll come up with.
I mean,
Oh, I
What?
can do what's the spell?
yeah.
I love
can do a
watching
Misty
ideas
Step.
pop into Crispy's head. Like they
Right?
just
Well,
She gets so
appear.
excited.
the train isn't here yet.
It-
Sorry. Got a little excited.
I'm just climbing to the top of the rail, waiting for the train.
Me too. I'm just climbing. All right. All right.
Does
Let's
the
hope
rail
this
bend
rail
over?
holds.
I start reciting the train monologue from Inception as we wait.
Huh?
You are waiting for a train to come.
I am suddenly much less confident in my surviving this fall. I'm going to use that healing potion on myself. Not much.
Well, I fly up above where the train is going to come, and I'm just
Oh, yeah.
waiting.
You
Everyone
can
is.
fly. You're fine.
Yeah.
Can
At
you
least you're
carry?
gonna slow
Can
them
you
down and
carry?
watch.
Can you carry Jade?
No.
He's little cat too.
It can carry me. She can carry me, but not the large mandatory stuffed plush toy that I must have with me at all times.
Like, one of these days, you will have to tell me story about plush toy.
No.
I can carry you. Come here. Come here. I'm already gonna die anyway. Come here. This will be
No,
fun.
it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll be all right. We'll be fine. While we're waiting for the train, I am going to run to the loo.
Fair. All right.
Want to take a quick 5? We have been playing for an hour.
Yeah, let's take a quick bathroom break, grab a drink and all that. I'm gonna go check on my kids, and we'll come back and see if we can't make it to this train.
We'll be right back.
All right.
That is an
Secondly,
excellent movie.
y'all have accidentally explained the plot of the first not Neon Genesis. Fuck, what's it called? Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's fair.
That is.
I'm okay living that out. That's fine.
Accidental spoilers for something we're not doing.
If you have not
We
seen
fought
the
giant
anime,
scorpion.
if you have not seen the anime Ghost in the Shell by now, it's been
Yeah,
out forever.
You haven't
Wait.
seen the 1995 classic Ghost in the Shell?
It's an anime. I thought it was just a Scarlett Johansson movie.
Scarlett Johansson to die on the cross.
I'm about to be judged harshly, but I've never heard of such shell ghost speakings.
And you'd think you would know about it.
With having a shell and everything.
I have a big shell.
Yeah.
It-
You'd think it was
guys.
like a
I believe
story
Crispy has a
passed down.
question.
Sorry to interrupt. It's not really a question. We just wanted.
Can you hear her?
My phone.
We
Uh-huh.
can hear her through you,
Yeah,
but
Okay.
not
Okay.
not
which is
through
fine.
her.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
That's fine. I
sound
have you
fine.
muted.
you sounded fine before, for the record. Even though you initially when you first logged in, it was a little bit muffled, but then once you started going, it sounded fine.
Yes,
Yeah,
sounds
I
good.
was saying stuff, but nobody was responding, so we didn't think we could hear.
Maybe it was going in and out then. Because when I heard you, you sounded clear.
I'll switch back to my buds.
No, you're good either
You
way.
can do
I'm just
whatever
saying.
you need to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do whatever you need to do.
Yep,
You
we happy.
do you.
You do you, boo boo.
Boo-boo.
Alrighty.
I'm thinking seriously about making my shell into a carriage for her to just pull around, though. That'd be cool.
Would be really cool.
Just pop your legs in and attach some wheels and.
Yeah, because then others could ride on my belly shell and she could just go.
I
I'll
feel
put
like
that
I feel like that would be more of a chariot.
Yes.
Or maybe
Is
a
that how
go-kart?
Or a go-kart. Yes.
How,
A
how
horse
fast
dr-
do centaurs go?
a-
Because if
a
I had wheels and she was
horse-drawn
tugging, we could go fast.
Not gonna
She
well,
could be the train. Me and her could be the train. I'll go in my shell. Everybody sits on my belly and she just runs.
I'm
I
good.
mean, this is an 18+ stream, but I didn't expect we'd talk about tugging this early.
Yeah.
Hugging and
It's
riding.
only episode 2.
Well, clearly you didn't
This is-
realize you were inviting me.
This was more like I would think
Yes,
around episode
Mr.
5.
Innocent.
No.
Don't make
He's
me turn
fine.
the voice mod on.
Please do not do that.
Okay, yeah. All right, moving on now before we get into that bullshit.
Who'd we
Hey,
lose?
I'm testing real quick. Can you guys hear me okay?
You
Uh-huh.
sound glorious.
Cool, thanks.
Everyone
Do you-
shifted on the cameras.
Yes, they
Do
did.
you want to make a chariot with me, Miss Unicorn lady? We'll put wheels.
Centacorn.
A centacorn.
I do got to say, this is a very interesting conversation to have right as before you jump to a train.
Yeah. I'm chilling on a ledge waiting to hop. I think I have a cat.
I was thinking of
behind
ways
me.
I could not jump
Yes.
onto a
I am-
train.
Living on
Wait,
a
wait.
rooftop, ready to fall. Sorry, go on. Thought I was muted. It's fine.
I wish you would step back. Wait.
From that ledge, my friend.
All right.
Why? Why you do this?
All right. So the train has now begun to come out of the tunnel. So it's now or never time.
So it's coming?
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not one of those trains that comes in and out of the tunnel multiple times. It just comes out the once.
One and done.
Sometimes that happens.
Oh yeah. More often than not, actually.
I had
jumped-
necks like that.
I jumped to the train.
Is anybody not jumping?
No!
Jump.
All right, everybody roll a deck save.
The train's there,
Oh
right?
shit!
We're not gonna.
Yeah,
jump.
the train's there.
Okay.
The train's there.
I am going
19.
to burn. I'm going to burn my tides of chaos. Much better. Much better.
I rolled a 9.
A check or a save?
A save.
Oh, yeah, 18.
I'm curious what
A
Mark
land
got
with
because
a
he's just giving me the look.
squeak.
I got an 8.
Well, if it makes anybody feel better, I rolled to see what you guys had to beat. I rolled a 3. So this is the slowest
a
moving, widest, most
really
padded
slow
train you've ever seen.
Excellent.
The coals are like pillows.
Seriously. They're actually black marshmallows. I wouldn't
We
recommend
thought this
eating
was
them.
coal the whole time.
Gendra's
They're,
deepest
they're,
secret.
just, they're smashmallows.
The squishmallow?
Yeah, those ones.
The
Marshmallows.
things.
I'm just gonna land and look around and be like, "Holy shit, I'm not dead."
Yeah, we didn't even
You
leave. It was like
actually
at
should
the
take
level
a
of the
long rest
railing.
in these squishmallows. This would be very comfortable.
As you jump, you realize the railing, like it's actually three inches up, and the train comes right out of the top, so it's like a 5-inch drop.
I tripped onto this train.
Man, I was hoping that at
Later,
least
when I
be a
tell this
little bit more
story-
fun for me.
When I tell this story later, this was a 12-foot leap that required the
Absolutely.
strength of animals not yet even discovered. But I
And the
made
train
it
was
anyway.
going really fast.
The
You had
timing
to
was
get the
perfect.
timing just right.
I stuck the landing.
Everybody clapped.
There were explosions.
I mean,
Great.
there was.
The coal
Being
lit
a
on
little-
fire.
You didn't scare the guards or have the guards go away. They were shooting at you while you jumped.
It was glorious.
All right, so
Caspo was there. We beat him. It's fine. We did great.
all right, so you all make the train without any incident because, yeah. So
Curse of the DM.
We needed
Yeah.
a win.
Barbaric was gonna die otherwise.
I was real worried.
That's what it is. It's the damn plot armor. I got the plot armor die. Let me get the regular die. Retry that.
Oh, the kill your players dies. My favorite.
I'm curious. Yeah, that was a 14. That would have been much worse for you.
Yeah.
So you're on the train, riding it back to Sector 7. So you have a few minutes. There's not really much going on. So
I'm just gonna rest.
A few minutes? Like, would you call that a short
Yeah.
amount of time? Call it a short rest?
I would say you have long enough to be a short rest.
Awesome. If
Nice.
anybody's spending any hit dice on their short rest, you can add 1d6 for every hit dice you roll, because I have Song of Rest as a bard.
Nice.
I'm going to do it.
I feel like most people in this group don't know what you mean by that, though, because I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
And
If-
I'm just assuming.
If you're dying, and you want to not be dying, Wes can help you figure out how many math rocks to roll.
There you
'Cause
go.
I have to figure out how many I need to roll.
Math rocks. I love it.
I just
So-
use hit dice so rarely that I figure I may as well just use it now.
Right.
I'll probably get it back.
So each class is a different hit dice. So for instance, Barvik, yours is a D12. So you roll a D12, and then add your Constitution modifier, and then roll an extra D6 because that's what bards do. And you can do that up to 3 times.
Ooh, sweet.
There's so much that we have not explored in this game that's why I'm glad we have Mr. Kevin and Mr. West here. And John, because John plays a lot of it too.
During the short rest, could I just be playing with dice and then just calculating the numbers out loud?
Absolutely.
You know?
Excellent.
So-
Go ahead.
Can I do all 3 short rests all in a row?
Yeah. So,
But you
I'm
only
totally
regain
doing that.
1 dice per day back. So it'll take you 3 days to get all 3 hit dice back. But you can blow them all at once if you want.
I
That's
think
what
I'll
they're
only
there
blow
for.
the 1.
Okay.
Yes.
Dave usually is pretty good about blowing them all at once.
Yeah.
There's
Watch
children
your
in
old
here
age,
now.
there's no reason
Also,
to stay
hi,
up
Ben.
anymore.
Hi, Ben.
Why wait?
Yeah.
Go to
He's
bed.
old enough to have a job. He's old enough to hear these jokes.
Yeah.
Go to bed. Don't touch the screen. Where's your
How's
friends?
his,
Go to bed.
how's his arm?
Did Ben hurt himself again?
Yeah, he hurt his
Big
collarbone
Ben
pretty
hurt
bad.
himself again.
Ow.
Have you
was
said you met his dad?
It seems like every other time I see him, he's got a new cast on.
He thought it would be a good idea to wrestle one of the linemen that's.
That's never a good idea. You don't have to finish that.
That's always
Wrestling
his
a lineman's
training
never a
class.
good idea.
So wide receiver versus lineman, and he's wondering why he got hurt so bad.
Actually, it was a challenge. He's Samoan, and
Yeah, he's a Samoan
Even
lineman.
worse.
And he's
Oh
like,
my God.
let's wrestle. Let's see how this ends up. And then he's like, oh, you broke my collarbone.
I mean,
well, you know, I'm quick, and he's like 200 plus pounds, so I could just get around him.
Did you?
He caught you though, huh?
I don't want to be like call it a stereotype or anything, but I've never met a Samoan dude that's not built like a brick shithouse.
Zach,
He is.
Yeah, Troy's pretty.
For max squats, he put 500 pounds on each side. It was like 465 or something like that. We thought it was maxing. He did that for reps of 8.
Ben,
that's like 4
You- you are a
Wrong.
pencil, Ben. Why did you pick a fight with that?
I thought it was a good idea. It wasn't.
Well, you're stupid. Hey,
Clearly.
Bet you won't do that again.
Oh, also,
Bye, Ben.
I wouldn't take that bet. I would not take that bet. He will
Why is
absolutely do
there a
that
high
again.
school like miss that much?
can we finally open the chest?
Yes, let's back to the game.
Can we
yes,
open
let's
chest,
open the
please?
chest.
Yes, open the chest. Who has the chest? It was it Kupo that had the chest?
Yes.
The flying one has the chest.
The flying one put it in her messenger bag.
The post Moogle.
Correct.
A post Moogle. With 2 swords. Because you're in Midgar. That's
I mean,
you have to have swords with you or you will get mugged.
The
Seriously.
dogs have laser beams.
The dogs have
Gotta
laser
fight 'em
beams.
The
All
sword
right.
for dogs and feral cats. So I open the chest.
And inside the chest, you see a small green orb. You know, I'm not even gonna make you roll a history check because everybody kind of knows what they are. This is a piece of materia.
It looks like a piece of materia.
Do
It
you
is.
do you want somebody to roll like an Arcana or a History check to see how much we know about them? Like if we know how to use them?
Yeah, I like that. Thank you. I was trying to think of a different way to do that aside from you guys just trying shit and be like, yeah, I like that. Like I have how I want it to work in my head, but I was trying to make that translate. Thank you.
You ready for my roll? It's really impressive. Ooh.
I mean, I rolled a 20, so
Of course you did.
Ooh.
Carl, you realize with a 20-sided die, they all have to have different numbers on them, right?
no, this one's all 20s, man. See?
Dave, Mr. Barvik, I rolled lower. I rolled a 1.
Me too.
I have a -1, so I rolled a 0.
Mr. Shion,
Yes.
if you
Appears as if
hadn't
the
failed
orb is
with the
made of orb.
negative, I would have tied with you. But you got a 0. I got like a 4 on a nat 1, so get good scrub.
The 2. It appears as if that orb is made of orb. Yes.
What about Kupo, Mick, and Amalthea? Or Amalthea?
Man, that's loud.
I
I think you're both muted, my dear.
Yes, you are.
Yeah,
both
one of you's got to talk.
And what did Kupo get?
3.
Oh, dumb as
Magical
shit.
creature. Magical
We're
creatures know nothing.
morons.
What
What
were
were you
Mick?
Orb is made of
you're
orb.
rolling an Arcana check. A 2 from Amalthea? Holy shit.
Hold on. Wait.
To be fair, we've all had the shit knocked out of us in the last 24 hours, so I feel like
Wait,
after a
wait.
good rest.
Which means you have no
Seven.
idea about shit that's common in this world.
Yeah.
Just
I got to
morons.
fight. I don't know what McDonald's is.
Listen, I don't know what's in McDonald's. I just eat it. It's good.
I didn't say
I-
what's in it. I said what it is.
I know what electricity is. I couldn't tell you how to stop it. Like,
Well,
A lot of water.
You lick your finger.
a foot.
I'm gonna say Cheyenne with a 0 has never even. He's like, what's a materia?
I mean it tracks. I am a lab experiment.
It's a
So
Mataraya.
What
I
did
was
Mick get? I didn't hear
grown
his.
in a lab.
I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Winner right there.
But
What are you talking about? Growlithe got a nat 20.
Lady Malthea got a calculated 20.
Oh, I thought she said she had a 2. Okay. All I saw was the 2. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't know
Alright,
how to
so-
add.
All right.
Normally you
Now
do
she's
this
throwing
in a
gang
0.
signs. Like,
So
Yeah, no
anybody
gang signs.
that got a 1 or less knows the word materia, but has nothing aside from knowing that that's a word.
I fully
This has
lick
been
it.
deleted from my database.
I got a 2. I got a 2.
Everybody aside from Amalthea and Grellinan know what materia is, have no idea how it works. They know it can make it so you can use magic aside from what you might already have. It can essentially give you new spells, but that's all you know. Amalthea and Grellinan know that in order to with those rolls, in order to do it, you have to equip it into your weapon or armor. And that happens when you put it close to that. A slot opens up in your weapon or armor for it to be inserted. That's part of the magic that's in it.
Insertion.
With
Right.
the nat 20, Growlithe would know that this particular piece of materia is a restore materia.
Very pretty ball.
it's not a pretty ball.
With
Don't-
his nat 20, does he know, like, does it work off of like a charge system? Or
Yeah, he would know that at the base one that you have, because it is a very uncommon. It's not. It's a base level essentially. It makes it so you're able to cast Cure Wounds once between long rests.
Okay.
And whoever equips it, anybody could use it.
Lupo, should we give this to the bard?
I wouldn't mind it. I'm not going to say no to it. I don't love the thought of a slot opens up in my plush toy and I put it in there, but everything else.
Oh
I'm
my
about.
god, your plush toy vores it. That's
No,
amazing.
you were going a completely different route than I was.
You put them all. They're different sizes. You put them on a string, and they go in one specific area.
Yeah, and then I pull them out.
A bunch of beads, as it were.
Yeah.
Make
Like
sure
starting
you
a
don't.
lawnmower.
Yes, exactly.
Oh my god.
And when you pull it out, it makes.
It sounds so painful.
I'm also happy to let someone else have it if they'd like it, but I'm not going to say no to it.
That's what she said.
That was good. That was good.
It's good.
All right, so who's taking it then?
I mean, bards are supposed to restore things, right?
I don't.
I know I used at least 2 of my spell slots saving your ass, so yeah, that sounds right.
I feel like that's not a bad plan. I need someone to pick me up when I get knocked out again. I think he could help.
And for the record, when you use magic with the materia, it does not take one of your spell slots. It is a free spell slot.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I'm gonna take that. Because your boy is still out of spell slots.
I have one. I have one second level spell slot.
All right, what are you gonna do once you get the materia there, Jake?
Well,
You got one of those.
I've got a sword and I've got like a little microphone that I use to kill things, so I guess I'll put it in my armor.
I mean,
And,
you
I'll
can
just
put it
put
in
it-
either.
I'm gonna put it in the in my like
You said
cat,
yes.
my plush part of the body. I'm gonna put it in one of its overall pockets.
Well, you notice as you start moving it towards to put it in the pocket, one of the plush eyes actually vacates and just leaves a little slot that's about the same size as that orb would be.
That's a much smarter idea, yes.
I was really hoping belly button piercing.
No,
Wait,
I kept forgetting that I'm covered in denim. So I was like,
Belly
oh
button
yeah,
piercing
I've
would
got
not be
pockets.
visible. And you never know. I'm gonna get this can get more creative as we level up.
Okay, excellent. Excellent.
What?
Yeah,
Why are you
so
walking
how do that's unrelated to the materia.
Don't worry about it.
Or is it?
Where do I add that? Would I just add that under spells, inventory?
I would say inventory.
Okay.
Later, I'll
'cause-
make D&D beyond items.
Do it now.
I can't do it right now. Brian,
That
when
attitude.
I can
when
send
we're
you the
done.
list.
Yeah, when you're done, send me the list of like magic items and everything that's unique to this, and I'll make
Okay.
them in D&D Beyond, so we can just add them.
And with the material, you can equip or unequip you can because they can be shared or passed on to different people with the short rest.
Excellent.
So good thing you're taking a short rest right now.
You can pass them on like an STD.
That's right.
Oh,
You can
God.
pass them around, share them with friends.
Caring is not always caring.
You mean sharing? What? Caring is not always caring? Is that what I heard?
You heard me.
Caring is caring.
Caring is caring. I think you need to rest a little more.
I
Yeah,
do.
go back to
I
sleep.
need more sleep.
Lay down.
Feel like that's fair. All right. Anything else you guys want to do on your short rest before we move on?
Negative Ghost
No.
Rider.
No, I just need to sleep.
You can sleep when you're dead or unconscious.
How many HP did you
pretty
get back
damn
from the
close.
short rest?
Barvik, how many HP did you get from your short rest roll?
I am now to 22 hit points. I
Ooh.
think it was 8. Yes.
Not too shabby there, sir. All right.
Yeah, I'm way closer to not dead now. I like that.
Not dead is a good place to be.
That's 5 below my max.
Yeah,
Turns
he's
out I was
rather
only
tanky.
mostly dead.
He is a rather tanky individual. Sorry, I'm waiting to see. There we go. Like my camera decides to slowly just pan down as it goes. The more I move, because it's kind of garbage. Anyway, with that, you kind of feel the train starting to slow down, and
Even
come
more,
to
huh?
yeah. It's coming to its stop where you will be getting off. It's stopping in Sector 7 for you. So it
Sector 7
stops,
sounds
and
ominous.
you may now exit said train should you like, or stay with the Squishmallows if you like.
No, I'm gonna go to where the actual bed is.
I'm gonna take all of the squishmallows. Like I'm gonna take a bunch of them in my mouth, like the golden retriever with the tater tots. I'm just gonna hold them all in my mouth.
Fluffy bunny.
Chubby bunny.
Chubby
gonna
bunny.
I
Fluffy
leave.
bunny.
I mean,
And then I hop off the train.
I mean, to be fair, he was in a lab, so
Well,
Will be fair.
he's still learning things.
Before I hop off the train, can I make a perception check?
sure. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Tops.
Tops.
Top.
3
roll
on
your
the
perception
dice. Yeah, that's a 4.
With the 4, you do see one guard at the train station, but you would all know fairly well where you were at before was on the upper plate of Midgar. There's a plate literally that separates it that's thousands of feet above where you guys are at in the slums. And the guards down here are slums guards. They don't give two shits about Shinra. They're there to get the paycheck. So you have nothing to fear from them. Unless you do something like stupid wrong.
Unless we realize he rolled
in
a
their
4.
presence.
Unless we play D&D?
I mean, we'll see. If you want to pick a fight, you can pick a fight. I'm just saying.
Can I look to see if there's any mail around here that might have fallen loose?
Sure.
Like how you're doing mail fraud. You're not an actual mail person.
I am a mail person.
You work for an eco-terrorist organization.
You can do both.
Yeah, you got to have that normal job, and
That's what we call porque no los dos.
Also,
got a day job.
you know what mail fraud is. I'm a little.
Well, if you're taking the mail and then you open it, isn't that mail fraud?
When has she opened any of
I
it?
always thought that was just borrowing.
If we're being honest, he hasn't even found any yet.
That's fair.
Best it's
Okay.
theft at best.
Isn't it just borrowing?
Or like, okay, never mind. Never mind.
Investigation to see if you find any mail, Koopa.
16.
With a roll of 16, you do not find any mail, but you do see a flyer on the ground.
Flyer.
So
You pick it up.
Yeah, I pick up the flyer and read it.
It says, "Redeem this at Lady Malthia's 7th Heaven for a free drink."
Ooh.
Purchase necessary, though, just so you know.
No, it doesn't say that.
Who knows what they put in your drink, though?
Rules.
On the back of the flyer, there's a picture of a rather good-looking woman that says "Candy" and has an address.
Recycled flyers.
Yeah,
I love that.
cheaper.
I'm afraid that you might get herpes just from picking that up.
He's
fine.
quite herpes.
We live in a world where you drink a potion and it heals everything.
That is
Isn't that
convenient.
what fairy fire is herpes?
What was that?
Isn't that what fairy fire is herpes?
Yeah.
It's
Or,
more like glitter.
Oh,
Or,
God.
or it could be like flaming hands.
Sounds like the clap.
It's
All right. As you all are disembarking from the train, you're starting to walk off the platform, and you hear from behind you, "Flowers? Anybody want to buy flowers?"
I'll buy a flower.
You will buy some?
I will
I
buy
wanna
one
buy
at
some.
Lady Althea.
They are 1 silver apiece for anybody who'd like to buy a flower.
What
You see
kind
if
of
I got-
flower?
They are just little. They're like somewhat like daisies. They're little yellow flowers. Living in the slums where most of you are from, you would know that there's not flowers around here. The sunlight really doesn't get through the top plate very often. So the fact that there's flowers here is kind of surprising.
Do any of them have a red flower with a green stem?
Green thorns? Or blue
Green
thorns?
thorns.
Blue thorns?
blue thorns, red flower,
Something
blue
like that.
thorns.
Yeah.
Blue thorns. I was
I don't-
thinking more like firepower from Mario, but I'll take that too.
I am a
Red flower, blue thorns. Red flower, blue
cat.
thorns.
I do not have money.
It'd be so
I am
much
a cat.
easier
I
if
do
wasn't
have money.
colorblind.
I don't have any money.
As I've got like my wallet out, I'm just cleaning out business cards. Yeah, cats don't have money. What are you talking about? That's ridiculous.
I'll buy it too.
And
Oh, bullshit.
as he's cleaning out the business cards, you see Candy, Blossom. What the hell?
Those two were twins, if I recall. Didn't you say they were twins?
They used to be, yes.
To be.
He says it so
It went south so fast.
I don't understand.
Oh god damn it.
Oh, mother.
All right, so who all bought flowers?
I bought a flower.
Okay, Koopa
I
did.
bought 10.
Amethyst
I
about
bought
10.
2.
All right, cool. All right, so as you pay for your flowers, she's kind of overwhelmed. Most people usually don't buy flowers from her. A lot of people out here don't have any use for it and don't really care about pretty things because they live in the slums. So
Or
she's
their robot.
or their robots or their cats that don't have money, or cats that do have money and decide not to buy. I don't know. Lots of reasons. So as you're all buying them, she's just overwhelmed. She's like, oh, thank you very much. If you ever need any more, just ask around. They know around me. My name's Aerith.
Aerith, the frivolous flower person.
Aerith, the
Like
flower
it.
girl.
Love it. Get used to it. Yes.
Aerith Final Fantasy.
What is Aerith's last name?
Final
Gainsborough.
Fantasy.
Gainsborough. I mean, Aerith Final Fantasy.
Aerith
No,
Final
no,
Fantasy.
no. Remember, it's Eris.
No,
No, that
we're
was
going.
some other.
We're going with the Japanese version of it. Damn it! I shouldn't because I'm going to forget and I'm going to call her Eris. But
I've always known her as Aerith, not Eris.
yeah, she's
always been Aerith.
All right, so everybody that is because I need to make the list of who actually was the members of before this, but I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. Everybody who was a member of Avalanche before this mission knows their way from here to Lady Malthia's Seventh Heaven bar.
Lady,
So-
let's go.
I know the way.
Do you know?
Do you know the way?
I know the way. I'm captain of this ship now. This way.
I'm just gonna
Look at
grab
me.
a hold of her tail
I am
and just
captain now.
let her gently pull me. My eyes are
Ow.
closed. I just
Like an elephant.
A unicorn, sir. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna like.
You're a
take him
you're a
from there,
centaur, ma'am.
Oh my God, you're right. You're right.
I heard that pulling the tail of a centacorn gives you good luck.
I'll show you good luck.
And ascent.
Did you hear that from Candy?
I am disinclined to answer. Fifth Amendment. No answer. No speak of the whatever.
I just asked because last time I saw her, she said something wildly different.
She was tugging on something, I understand, but it wasn't a tail, huh?
Yeah, I don't think that was good luck. I think that was just a mess on the carpet.
Ew.
We're having this conversation as we walk back to Seventh Heaven.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's good road talk.
And
Yes.
Barvik is being led there by Amalthea's tail like an elephant.
as we're all debating on if it's okay to pull on a centaur's tail.
Can I talk one of the captains to, dangling a piece of lettuce in front of the turtle while they're riding on the back of my.
I will do that. I have carrot.
Okay, let's do this.
No, I put carrot on stick and I just have it in my paws on the front. It's just on the stick. Yep.
It's a very long neck.
String is just attached to the stick itself.
Yeah.
Almost had it. Oh, you almost had it.
I have a very long, retractable neck.
Since
You didn't
when?
say the magic word.
I didn't know you were a snapping turtle.
Pretty much. Pretty close. I have a beak. Long. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty close.
When he's grumpy.
I'm like a snapping turtle mixed with a Galapagos tortoise. I'm something in between.
So,
And then
robot man.
Igor, thank you for the
All right, so assuming you guys are still heading to the Seventh Heaven, you arrive unmolested. Nothing really happens there. It's just a little small, couple shops, very small town, kind of leading up to this place. And as you go in to get your rest and whatnot, as soon as you walk in the door, you hear "Papa," and a little human girl runs up and grabs Barvik around the waist.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that's adorable.
She's scaly.
Does she like leap and grab? Because his waist would probably be at
let's
her
be
head.
fair. She grabs him around the leg.
Okay. I like the idea of her like leaping onto his waist. That's fun to me.
Does she have a shell too, or is she like a human person?
She's human.
What?
Feel like I need some background on this, Mr. DM.
I did read your story then, because I told you your background on it.
What?
She's your adoptive daughter.
Her name is Marlene. She is your adopted daughter.
Did you send me a story I didn't read?
I feel like I did.
Where did you send said story?
Looks like Dad has
Turtle
dementia.
Girl. Do they just call her the Turtle Girl because her dad's a turtle? Do they make fun of her? Should we go beat up the people who make fun of her for being the Turtle Girl? I feel like we should.
I actually help take care of her, guys. I help raise her.
That should be our next quest, is to make sure she does not ever get bullied.
I feel like it was in the polo that I sent at some point, Dave. But if I missed that, then I'll fill you in. I'll try to send a polo tomorrow morning, and I'll fill you in and everything.
First mission as Avalanche: blow up a Mako reactor. Second mission of Avalanche: make sure Marlene is never bullied ever again.
She's the reason why we're doing this.
Kill every bully.
For the
Kill every
children.
bully.
Child.
Kill
How
every
old is
person
the girl?
that interacts with her.
She's probably like 7-ish, 7, 8-ish, somewhere around there.
I'm going to just pick her up and just carry her on my shoulder like Yoda.
Can you pull your head inside of your shell, and then can she sit in the crevice that makes so that it looks like she's steering around your body?
Absolutely. Yes, I can.
I need art of this.
And
No.
do.
Also, for the record, Dave, in the game, that's exactly how he picks her up. Picks her up and puts it on her shoulder. That was beautiful. All right, so as you pick her up, she's like, flowers. She just sees flowers.
I wish that I'd have known I had a daughter then, because I'd have bought one.
Cynthia bought 10. We're good.
I got your friend. It's good. It's okay, Cam. It's good.
The rest of us are like, here's some flowers, and then her dad is like, I didn't get you anything.
I will. Since I thought since we had that mix up, I'll say that you had one. You bought one for her.
Good.
I
Here,
forgot
flower.
about your kid. Now scram.
No way. She's saying on my shoulder. Tell her about how I masterfully leapt from a platform to a speeding train. It was glorious.
It
That's not going to make her worry.
274.3 miles
Can I
per
give
hour.
him advantage on his deception check?
Yeah, sure. Roll deception, Dave.
Just be your hype
I'll
man.
roll deception. That's not great. That's not great. Let's see what we have here.
You have
Roll it with
advantage from Jate.
Oh, advantage. Let's see what that does. Oh, that's much better. Deception. That's 2. That's an 18.
I mean, you are convincing a 7-year-old child.
You know how to lie to your child.
You do, not by much.
Hello, daughter.
She rolled a 16 on her insight, so not by much.
She
She's
asked a couple questions.
I guess that sounds like you.
That would explain the scrapes and the blood and
This is nothing.
And the laser burns.
Masterfully.
Masterfully.
Okay, I'm gonna go play pinball.
I
Wait, is there
will
a
watch
pachinko
encouragingly.
machine?
So Kupo knows there's a pinball machine in here. Nobody else has looked around yet, really.
I mean, I will go start throwing darts. I don't know how as a cat I do that, but I will throw darts.
I will also go throw darts, so I make sure he doesn't beat my high score.
And on there you have an actual like scoreboard that's got a bunch of names on it, and then there's just like a piece of paper that's tacked to the top that says Jith.
Yeah, they wouldn't accept my submission, but I know in my heart of hearts that I'm the winner.
See, and the reason behind that is everybody else throws 5 darts. He threw 17.
He threw darts that split in half as they went.
I think it counts, but who am I? Just a cat on a giant plush boy.
All right, Kupo, as you go start playing with the pinball machine, make a perception check. You were part of the group to begin with, correct?
Huh?
You were part
I
of
am not.
Avalanche to begin with, right? Or not yet? Okay.
And that would be a, let's see, perception?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a 15.
15. Okay, with the 15, let's make sure I'm not just making this up. Oh yeah, absolutely. You see that it's got all the buttons and stuff that you expect to have on a pinball machine, but there's also a button underneath that you would not really think was there.
I wonder if I get extra quarters if I hit the button.
All right. So you're pushing the button,
I'm pushing the button.
and as you do, the pinball machine and the floor around it just starts like moving downwards into a hidden chamber.
A mystery.
Kupo, there's a hole in the ground.
Didn't you read the group text? We told you that this is where you would go after mission.
In this lower room, that you see, there's a TV. There's a little kind of planning board, like a whiteboard with all the strings tied to it, so you can plan everything out. A couple of chairs, pillows. It's kind of this. It's kind of like your meeting room, briefing room that you have for your little ragtag group.
Oh, cool.
Hey, I hop down the hole after Jade beats me unfairly in darts, and I have a little like doggy bed in the corner, and I go and like curl up into that.
And as you're walking away from the dartboard, you see Jates are actually on the dartboard, and you were kind of throwing with your mouse, so they're like 5 feet in front of you into the floor.
I thought I was doing good job.
You were doing marvelous. You did marvelous. I'm just better at the game.
This is
I'm gonna
also
go
where
down and
you.
find my bed.
Yeah, this is also where your sleeping arrangements would be. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down and find my bed.
It's a good time to remember that I have Mage Hand, and that's how I could have been playing darts. But I didn't remember to do that.
No, using magic is cheating. You can't do that.
If you have no opposable thought.
All right, so everybody going down?
See.
Okay.
Yep, Marvik's going to sleep.
Yeah, it's pretty late in the night. Unless anybody wants to do anything more in particular, it's probably a good time to take a long rest.
I would agree. I stand in the corner and I shut down.
I agree with the long rest.
Fair enough.
I start walking towards him, and my paws start to like kind of get like static electricity, and I'm gonna see if anyone stops me. I'm gonna shock the robot if no one stops me.
I'm going to sit and watch.
I feel like I thought you were gonna go with the way of you're gonna go over towards the plush toy and just start eating it.
No, I have done that. That's how I
into
settle
electric
down.
magic, so I'm going to love this.
I would like to set up somewhere where, like, if anybody looks at me, they only see my eye shine. And I guess the one eye shine from my plush as I just sit and I just watch.
That's not creepy.
No, not at all.
All right, so he's gonna go over and shock Sayer.
I'm
Take a
not
rest
sure.
inside.
Sleep in my shell.
I'm not sure if I would have a vulnerability to shock or not. Would I?
Well, I rolled an 8, so I miss.
We'll say you went to shock him. It got him, but it got him in the thickest armor part, so it literally did nothing. It just
just
dispersed.
Yeah, it kind of dissipated around a Faraday cage like effect. Didn't get into any of my gears yet.
Yeah.
All right. That's what happens when you shock this guy. Good to know.
I do need some heavy armor. Perhaps I could make a Faraday cage for myself, just in case.
There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not sure what kind of viewers your stream gets, so I'm not going to say it.
As long as it's not against Twitch guidelines, we don't care.
Yeah. An 18 plus. That's
Yep. And with that long rest and all that, it is 12:18. I think that's probably a good spot to call it for the night.
Yeah, I gotta
Yeah.
go to work tomorrow.
I know it was late for a good portion of our. But that was a good times.
I feel
Yeah.
like we
Hey,
bonded as
Dakota,
a
how's it
group.
going?
So yeah.
Yay.
What's up, Dakota?
Hello.
So with that, unfortunately I rolled terribly, so there wasn't a lot of fighting in there. I was kind of hoping there'd be a little bit more. But with RP and all that, let's say we'll do 1,000 XP for that one.
Excellent.
And we're just adding on to whatever level 3 is, correct?
Correct.
Oh.
You're starting at the base of level 3 and adding from there.
Base of level 3, gotcha. Thank you.
Of course.
Get it now. I love it.
Yay, I leveled up.
Level up.
And then at some point this week, I'll try to remember. There's a couple handfuls of you. I'm gonna kind of text your history with each other because you do have history with each other, so you can use it for RP purposes should you decide. Because I know it's been a minute since I kind of sent all that out, and I want to remind everybody. So, yeah.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Stream with anybody though?